Softly. Talk to me. Talk to me. First of all, have we got sound? How's the picture? Because lately my 5G has just come back up again because it was on one little bar, and I was thinking that we might have a mad broadcast. Everything crossed, I beg. How are you lot? How are you lot feeling on it? That is a genuine question. Please, if you're coming in on the check-in, please let me know how you lot have been feeling, because was it just me, or was you like purged within an inch of your life over the last few days, especially during that full moon? And that day of the full moon, the night before possibly, there was this unbelievable solar storm that I know when there's going to be a solar storm because it's my teeth. Now I know that's what the sensitivity of my teeth is. Because remember that Saturday, how sensitive they were. As soon as that shit was over, my teeth stopped hurting. Hit the like button when you come in, my lovelies. I beg, I beg, I beg. There's just too much going on this table. Shit. Things I do not need. Hit like button when you lot come in. Hey, Amber. Girl, within an inch of life. The purge was real. The purge was very, very real. So I'm going to talk to you lot gently today, softly, and and I hope you guys are talking to yourselves softly and gently and being very gentle with yourselves. Oh, Amber, I love that. Welcome, my love. And you're the first one in as well. I love this for you, girl. Listen, I really pray that you guys are really being gentle with yourselves. If the full effect of these last few days is really doing what it needs to do, then you should feel on top of the world, love. You should feel really, really good. You should feel renewed. Still a little bit sensitive, still a little bit, if you get me, a little bit tender. But overall, you should be feeling like that. You should be feeling like her, and you should be feeling like him. Do you get? Hey, Empress Diamond. Yes, it is a beautiful Friday, which means it's Venus Day, which means we do have the romance angels. I'm not mad at it. Did you see the title of the thing? Don't think that I thought that I would try and be a lot more organised. I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't disturb my peace. Don't think I wasn't trying to be a lot more organised, yeah? And I already set up the live. Miss Bailey, I set up the live, yeah? Everything, the title was Ready, Steady, Go. Oh, wow. It's a good one. It's a good one. Nisi, Dolce, you guys hit the like button when you come in, my lovelies. I beg. So yeah, you should at least be feeling different. Feeling different to what you've been feeling possibly in the previous 2 weeks. You should feel, if not already, like some progress has been made within you. Some things have been released. There was, in me personally, there was a lot of mucus. I had a lot of mucus. And after clearing all of that out, which was horrendous, I then proceeded to clear out drawers that had bric-a-brac, that had letters that haven't been touched in years, old jewellery, old makeup. All these things got cleared in these last few days, and in that clearing, a whole new I got a whole new pep in my step. Look at my hair. Look at it's moving. That's how I feel. Yeah, because look at the movement. Look at the movement. Look at the movement. Look. Do you see? That's how I feel. I just feel fluid. I feel like I want to do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want to fucking do it. I mean, I've really been like that. But because of, I think, these astrological events, the equinox, the eclipses, the retrogrades, the this, the that, the that, yeah. Because of all of that, I think it's been a little bit difficult to find our footing. Just when we feel like we've got a little bit of footing, then we kind of like slip and slide and nothing feels completely secure. But I think, no, I don't think I know. At this time, at this point, in this energy, there's some security, the foundations have been laid, there's something solid to stand on. Whether it's an idea, whether it's a new start, whether it's a move, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a new friendship, business, etc., etc., etc. I think that at this time there is definitely, hey, big Jupiter. I think that there is definitely some type of solid ground to stand on and to build on from that. The title is, hey little girl, Lily, hello. The title is, the heart has been infiltrated and all defences have come down. Last year, Oya said, it's time to lay down your sword and shield. It's time to lay it down. You're going to stop fighting. You're going to stop, defending yourself. You're going to stop. When I say defending yourself, I mean defending yourself in terms of your identity, trying to convince people about who you are. You're not going to be doing that. Last year you were asked to stop doing that. So this year, with defences down, with the sword and shield down by the riverside, now the heart has just been open, it's been exposed, it's been very vulnerable. And now the heart has been infiltrated. The heart has been infiltrated. Do you hear me when I say that whenever anything that looks, feels, smells like love, once it comes anywhere near you, you're open to it, you're involved. Whether it's a new food, whether it's a new traveling experience, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new career path, purpose, person, whatever that exposure to love, whatever the heart has been infiltrated with, is the thing to build on, the very foundation now that you're building on, and it's safe to do so. So it feels like it's safe to do so. It doesn't feel like there's any more tests to be run, any more lessons to be learned, any more false flags, any more dress rehearsals. This feels like the show. And you already know what happens when the curtain's up. You are the main character. You already know that, innit? So now you're the main character in this sphere, in this space. How do you move? Remember we talked about everything, everywhere, all at once. Because I do like to thread things together. I don't just like to always talk randomly. I do like to thread past videos together. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go back to the video of everything, everywhere, all at once. We've been timeline jumping like a motherfucker, but not because of the astrological events. They've supported and they've helped, but generally we've astro traveled, we've jumped timelines because we've wanted to. because we felt ready to, because we feel like we deserve to be in the timeline in which we're currently vibrating in right now. And you'll see and find that there's so many people, places, things that no longer exist around you. I thought about this the other day because I'm a chick who doesn't have many friends from my past. I really don't. I tend to have these clusters of people around me during different timelines, different times in my life, which are literally timelines. So every new timeline, there's a new set of friends, and it happens to us automatically. You go from nursery and primary school to secondary school, you lose a big cluster, timeline shifts, and you go into this new cluster of friends, this new sphere, and then those friends will stay with you for a few years, maybe some for life, maybe none at all. Like me, I don't have one really that I'm close to. And then you'll go on to college or sixth form or whatever it is, and then you'll build a new cluster. They'll last for their season, and then a new one, because each time you jump timelines, then you jump, everything changes. The people that you move with, the things that you do, the places that you go to, the thoughts that you have, everything changes within the quantum leap that you make. Yeah, so now that we're in a completely new quantum leap, you'll find that once again there's a bit of isolation. There isn't the same people around. You haven't got the same desires or the same things, the need to do the things that you were once doing, or seeing one thing about me, yeah, whenever I jump timelines, I'm always really grateful for those that were involved in the previous timeline, whether I see them or not, whether I see them again or not, which is more often than not. I live in South London. It's not that big. Most of my engagements in life have been in South London, and I'll tell you this, I do not see nobody from any timeline, any past timeline. I barely see them, and if I do bump into anybody, it's highly unlikely. I don't even remember who you are. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I feel like we're in this new space. There's the opportunity to create a new ecosystem around yourself in order for you to survive this present timeline. Hey Marilyn, me too. Me too. I was going to say something, but I'll say it at the end. So yeah, now that all that's been said and done and we know where we are, we're in this new timeline, and I'm so happy to see so many of you still here with me, girl, because that's another thing. If people do not match the frequency of this current timeline, you won't see them again. It's just that simple. You won't see them again. That's why I think this final purge over this last week was so necessary. It wasn't just a purge, a physical purge of the body. It was a physical purge of the ecosystem in which you once lived. It's no longer useful or serving. Oi, that tea. Let's get into prayer. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done in us as it is within you. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves. Through all lifetimes, timelines and levels of consciousness, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Do Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, air, fire and ether into this space so that we can have a clear, precise reading about the energy in any area of our lives that we might need to know at this time. Hey Zoe. Oh, Big Jupiter, please do. Please, please do. I do have Instagram. It's the same as Mama. It's Mama D's house. I don't think the S is at the end of the D's. I think it's mama.d.house. I think it's that. I'm sure it is. I want to put my hat on. Is it too soon? Is it too early? Is it too early for the hat? It's not too early because it's the season. If I could dress up every day for this season, please. Oh, Marilyn, I love that for you. Hey, Willow. I'm keeping the hat on. It's kind of chic. It doesn't go with the fit or the look, but it's still the hat. It's the nicest one of these hats I've ever had in my whole life. And it hides my forehead a little bit because, you know, I'm a big forehead girl. Ain't nothing wrong with us. I don't have a problem with it, but sometimes it's nice to just, you know, have it obscured and shit. I don't want to finish this tea. I haven't even pulled a card yet. Oh, the tea's so nice. All right, now we have prayed and cleansed these cards. I'm looking at some... Ooh, I'm looking at this coin. It's an Ethiopian coin. Look at it. It's got the scales. I haven't told you Libras happy birthday, have I? Happy birthday, Libra. We're in Libra season. Got these coins from Ethiopia. On the other side is the lion. So it's giving justice and it's also giving the courage card, which is very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what comes up. I've got two of them. Ask me why I've got Ethiopian coins in the house. Ask me, both of them. So double justice and double courage. Interesting. I'm not, and it's a 1, so it's 11. So it's a 2. Interesting. It's the number. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let us. Come on now, because it's a 1 with the big circle, so it's a 10-10. Okay. Happy birthday to your friend Marilyn. Thank you so much. I think it's the best one I've ever had. It's so dope. And it's material as well. It's not even plastic. It's actual material. It's the best one I've ever had. Okay, I've had a few over the years. Some of them that look like they don't have the point, but I've had a few big rimmed hats that, you know, if you know, you know. It's my favourite though. It's my favourite. It's the most blatant one. I think I'm going to wear it to Brixton tomorrow to see the reactions that I get. Because it's the season, people won't think I'm too mad. But it's very, very... Yeah. Thank you, Big Jupiter. I will follow you back, my love, on the gram. All right, it's Friday. Let's get involved with the... all right, so if we go with the title, let's go with those coins, yeah? If these coins, if it's justice and this courage, it's asking you, first of all, it's telling you, because I told you the heart has been infiltrated. So whatever it is that the heart has been infiltrated with, I feel like it's going to be a balanced exchange of energy. You're not going to be giving too much to the thing. The thing is not going to be giving too much to you. It's going to be a balanced set of energy. It's going to be reciprocated. But in order to experience this, there's one more thing that you must do, and that's have courage. Have real life courage in this heart expansion, because you've never felt this before. Because I think that whenever this type of energy has come upon the collective, we've still had quite a lot of shedding to do. We still were holding on to so much things that had actually nothing to do with us. Resentment and past pain and these things. And I think we were still in the thick of it. Remember, we used to be, that card used to always come up, the maze card, and we're in the thick of it. We were in the thick of it. So whenever this energy used to come up and expose itself to us, because we was always begging for it, we were tired. So we always wanted that kind of balance. We wanted that courage in order to come out of our comfort zones and move into something completely different. But whenever that opportunity came to us, we just weren't ready. We weren't aligned with that version of ourselves that could hold the capacity of this heart expansion that I think that has really taken place, especially in the last 7 days. Especially in the last 7 days, especially if you had the energy of why not you bitch, especially if you have the attitude of what's the best that can happen, especially if you stay delusional in the outcome, then I'm saying at some point you had to come face to face with the version that can hold all of what's coming towards you at this time. I feel like I don't even need the cards. I want to fling them down because I feel like that's the message. Hey, make 1984 fiction again, girl. You already know. I can't wait to really put looks together with this. I'm really looking forward to putting some looks together with it because it's an actual materialed hat. It's sick, and it's the point. It's the way the point just goes off to one side, and it's not like typically pointing upwards. And oh, this hat is sick. This hat is sick, and it's the season. It's the season. I've actually got a clue of what my costume is going to be this year on me right now. Who wants to guess? Who wants to guess what it is? Hey, Bunny Bunny. Hello, girl. Bonita B, Bunny Bonita. Yes, the moderator. Girl, wagwan. Thank you. So yeah, if I'm actually wearing a clue as to what I'm going to dress up as. Honestly, I've put so much pressure on myself for this costume. And the thing is, I'm trying not to make it too much, but it's not going to be basic. It's not going to be basic, but I'm not trying to make it too much. So if you can guess, I don't mind telling you what it's going to be, but if the first person to guess, the first person to guess what my costume for this Halloween will be, and it's a good one, you will get, I'll pull you a card right now, right here, right live. I don't know. I want to put, I never do reverse, but it came up in reverse, unrequited love, because this is what I'm trying to fucking tell you lot. Flirt with this energy. I promise you. Oh, there's too many cards. But I was going to pull a few. So, first two. So we won't have to shuffle again. Hey, Nikita. So there's two competitions running right now. First person that can guess what my Halloween outfit is going to be for this year will get a card pulled for them. It's neither of those. Make 1984 fiction again. And then remember, we're still running the competition for TikTok for you guys to join me over there, and I will actually pull the winner of the free reading over on TikTok. So even if there's 3 of you, it's going to be the 3 of you that join me on TikTok, and I will pull the winner over there. I'll do my first live of this month. Okay. No, it's not wicked. Okay, guys. So the first two, I don't want to see the next. The first 2 cards that we got was Retreat and Flirt. I'm telling you to get lost in the feeling of whatever the fuck this heart expansion is for you. Because it's not always going to be a person, you guys, man. It's not always going to be that obvious. You know, sometimes that heart expansion it could be a reconciliation. Remember I talked about, like, you know, not seeing certain people in timelines and shit. It could be somebody that's aligned with where you are right now, somebody from the past, not necessarily a lover, you lot, but somebody from the past, somebody that you loved from the past could be popping up now because you finally in alignment. That happened to me because I've got when I say I've got one friend from university, our Sharon, yeah, and I've seen Sharon throughout the years. I mean, I left uni 23 years ago, so I've seen Sharon throughout the years. Our children have also seen each other, know each other, and seen each other. And then sometime in summer, we just saw each other again, and we just aligned and she's been here, and it feels good. It just feels good. You know what I mean? And it's nice, you know, to have somebody that's known me when I was a completely different version of myself, that will remind me of certain things that I said and did that I've long forgotten. And they'll, you know, Sharon will be like, oh my God, remember it? And I'll be like, oh my God, it's nice. It's actually really, really nice. And knowing that we're still, do you get me? We're still on the move. We're still on the move. This might be even temporary. It might not be long term, but even it's lovely. It's really lovely right now. So this is what I'm talking about. I just feel like flirt with the idea, with the energy of, like I said, whatever has opened up your heart at this time. It could very well also be an imagining of yours. You having an imagining of what something could be like. Flirt with that idea, my G's. Why not you, bitch? What's the best that can happen? That energy, whatever, if it still is not tangible for you, continue to flirt with the idea of the desired outcome. With that being said, you would need to spend a lot of time by yourself. But as you can see, oh my God, as you can see in this picture, it's not a person by themselves, is it? It's not a person by themselves, is it? They're with somebody. So it's okay to have a little confidant. It's okay to have a little support. You know, it's okay to share maybe with one other person, not with the world, because we talked about how weird it is that we share so much of ourselves on the internet right now, and we're going to unnormalize that because people are saying too much. People are telling us too much of their business outside. It's getting crazy at this point. So it's okay to have, you know, go back to, it's not necessarily like that, but it is best friend energy kind of vibes. You've got this one person who knows your secrets, and you know you can trust them with your secrets. High appears. And there's two or more in the room. The Most High is definitely in the house. So this could be you praying with somebody. This could be you meditating with somebody. This could be you sharing your dreams and ambitions and speaking over each other, speaking over each other's lives, expanding with words of positivity and expansion. You don't really want to be around anybody that's in their woe is me kind of energy, or anybody that's in gossip energy, or anybody that's in kind of just negativity in all of its guises. You just don't want to be around anybody like that. I'm not saying that we're positive all the time. I nearly died on Monday, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I kept that shit to myself, stayed in my bed, got myself back together, and came back out, popped back out better. So, you know, like I'm saying, it's not like I'm not trying to say that life is not lifing and people are not going to speak about lifing, but life is only lifing because we keep talking about lifing. What if you spoke about different things and you created different scenarios and you spoke over your life in a different way to create different outcomes? Chiron's the baby girl. What if you did that? No, Big Jupiter, that's not my costume. There's the competition running for anybody that can guess my Halloween costume. I do have something on that is telling you exactly what I'm going to be dressing up as on me right now, in something that I'm wearing. Okay? Next card. Getting to know you, getting to know one another. Getting to know you, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I was talking about. Didn't I tell you? I'm telling you, this heart expansion, this, not a football player, no, it's a good guess though. It's the top. Good guess, because I was going to be like, what do you mean? But I see the top. No, good guess. All of this is not, this flirt energy, this retreat energy, this getting to know each other energy. There's more than one person in the building. There's more than one person in the building. This is not you alone anymore. For those of you that have been crippled with loneliness and distrust and all of the things, because all of the things happened, this is now a time for you to, like I said, the heart has been infiltrated and the defenses are down, and it's safe to love. I hope that card comes up. Free yourself from the old patternings, from the old burdens, from the old thinkings of what you think it could be like to be with other people, because we need to get into it. We need to get into it. I think we lost a lot of sight from all of that after the lurgy and these things, but we need to get back into this energy of wanting to be in and part of community. And even if we start with one other person, allowing one other person, trusting one other person to possibly get us into practice, into being parts of communities. Obviously, I can hear some of my community having the time of her life outside. Honestly, this little 3-year-old girl that I live next door to, my heart, I swear to God, she is just the cutest thing. And whenever I hear her little voice, I'm just like, it just feels so good. This is what I'm talking about, though. You're knowing your neighbours. I've talked to you a lot about this, though. I've talked to you a lot about this, that it's ridiculous that you could be living on top of or underneath people next door to, and you don't know anybody. That's ridiculous at this time, in these times. You have to get to know the people around you. You must get to know the people around you in your immediate community as you start to expand and build your own community. Because everybody's been talking, enough people in this collective since I've come in talked about how alone they are, they can't find their tribe, this, that and that. Build it, man, build it, but you have to be the energy in which you want to experience. We already know that's the first rule. You know, you have to be the energy in which you want to experience this everything, everywhere, all at once. You need to be that version of yourself that can align and to hold whatever it is that you're ready to be a part of. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. If an old version of you is calling in community, calling in love, calling in help, and you don't know how to receive any of those things, it's going to fall apart. It's not going to work. In it, final card here is, okay, it's very blatant. It's very blatant, because I'm trying to tell you lot, that the heart has been infiltrated and all defenses are down. Do you hear me? And now is the time for you to just trust that, seen in these coins, the justice, the balance, but you have to have the courage to go through, see whatever it is through. It could be your ideas now that you really have to sit down and have some discipline. It could be a new health routine that you really have to have the discipline to see through. It could be starting something, could be starting school, a new course, and for you able to have the consistency to see it through. Some of you could be starting therapy, and it's for you to see that whole thing through and do it properly. Go in there and tell the truth to yourself first. You know, these are the things that I'm talking about, but this is true love. True love comes first from you. I mean, it's the cliche of all, but it's the truest of all. You know, in order for you to truly experience true love, you have to truly love yourself. You have to truly be in that space of self-love, regardless of where you are at, regardless of what you do or do not have at this time. You have to be in that space of true love in order to experience a mirror. Do you get it? Okay, that's the romance angels. I don't think we need any clarifiers for that, because it was plain and simple, simple and plain. Oh, Chiron Thea, this is great news for you, girl. Congratulations. I love it for you. Oh, I loved hearing these things. Big Jupiter. This is wonderful. This is what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, let's have a look to see what Sacred Destiny has got to say. What messages do you have from the Sacred Destiny? Oh, yeah. It's 4 cards because I'm just going to skim through. I'm just going to move through these things quickly. Yeah. Success. You see, you know I love this card with the Black Panther. Again, don't listen to you can't listen to those intrusive thoughts. That's what the cockatoo or the parakeet, or this is a cockatoo in it. That's what that's going to be today. This is going to be your intrusive thoughts. These are your intrusive thoughts. And if you ever know the focus of a feline when it's got something that it wants, it will sit there quietly until it's the perfect time to pounce. But while you're being quiet, it's very easy for these intrusive thoughts to come through. So just be watching that. Watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Make sure that they support what it is that you want to experience. And if they don't, just let them flow through you. Just let them wash over you, pass to. Don't spend too much time focused on them. Okay? And then secondly, we've got Voyage. We've got Voyage. And I love this card so much because it's giving mother and child. It's giving that support. It's giving that being lifted up by somebody who's had the experience and trying to show you how things go. And I think that's very important as well. I saw something this week that said you need to have people that are more successful around you, some people that are doing the things that you want to experience, some people that have already done it. You understand? So some of you will be looking for mentors, some of you will be looking for work experience and things of this nature in order for you to do that thing, or in order for you to step into that thing. Some of you will be hanging around. If you are single and want to be with somebody, then you'll be hanging more around couples. Hey Habiba, I miss you too, my love. Remember to tell your daughter that I got her. Remember, and if congratulations are in order, then congratulations right now, right here. But tell her I got her whenever she's ready. I was thinking about you not today, yesterday. That's what that is. So some of you may need to travel. Some of you may need to, in order to have the thing that you need to experience. Some of you might want to move to a different country. So some of you will need to get your travel on, you understand, and start to move around and see what feels like home for you. You know, some of you might want to be doing those, you know, they've got these things where people can tell where you're supposed to be in regards to like ley lines and these things here. So it could be that as well. Some of you will be getting really deep into researching these things. Do you get it? Okay. Moments of pleasure. Da, 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 da. Some of you will be really getting into the pleasure principle of life. And I think that it's really important to understand that the pleasure principle of life is having the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do whenever you want to do it. That way you're always involved in the pleasure principle. Always involved in the pleasure principle. And the pleasure principle also includes for you to be in the cycle of achieving your goals, in the cycle of rest, in the cycle of, you know, honestly looking at yourself and having a better idea of yourself so that you can determine what it is that could be causing the blocks that are for the pleasure. Moments of pleasure. I don't know the tune, that's why I'm not confident. But there's a song like that, isn't it? Moments of pleasure. Listen to me. Some of you might have to, some of you have forgotten what pleasure feels like. Some of you have forgotten what pleasure feels like. So I urge you all to go back to a time in your minds when you was having moments of pleasure. Whether it be the space in which you were in, the people with which you were with, you know, the food you were eating, the clothes you were wearing. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it was, but whatever that was, go back there. Go back to that moment of pleasure. Remember what it feels like. Conjure it back up again. Conjure it back up again. Remember how you felt. What was your energy in that? And remember that. And that's how you're pulling that more back to yourself. But again, like I said, as long as you are doing the things that you like, as long as you have the freedom, as long as you have unsubscribed from anything that has got you in a chokehold that doesn't feel good, you're going to feel moments of pleasure many times throughout your day. And this is why it's really important to also have gratitude, which brings more moments of pleasure. Do you get it? It's the little things a lot of the time. It is the little things. Many of you have so much around you that is encouraging moments of pleasure, but you're just not working it. You're not seeing it for what it is. Do you get me? Some of you have got a clear floor and flipping music coming out of some type of device that you can dance freely to. Moments of pleasure. Do you get me? Moments of pleasure. Finally, flow. In the 5 aspects of the soul card of the day, this is what the masculine energy got. And I found it very interesting because flow is such a feminine trait. But right now, in the masculine energy especially, this is a very prominent card for the 5 aspects of the soul, which I'm doing card of the day over on Patreon, which I'm doing 5 days a week, every day a card to tell you what's going on with each aspect. We've done themes. I'm doing themes. So this week's theme is to do with career paths and purpose, and what part of the aspects are helping or hindering that. And the week before I did the 5 aspects of soul in regards to matters of the heart. And so these readings are timeless. So you can go, you can pop in and have a look and see Wagwan for your 5 aspects. If at any point you're feeling like there's a blockage in the flow, or you don't remember what pleasure is, this is getting on my nerves. You don't remember what pleasure is. You know, like my old one doesn't do that. This one keeps sliding out. Anyway, let's pull some clarifiers to see what these things are. So when you talk about moments of pleasure, what does that mean for the collective? Okay, say nothing. Say nothing. The balancing of the coin. The balancing of the coins. The 2 of Pentacles. It says here, balance, adaptability, change in circumstances, and a wandering. And I love that. You know, there might be a little bit of, I don't know about the painting. I'm going to unsubscribe from the painting at this point because I feel like I've experienced a lot of that. And now I'm not really down to learn through pain anymore. I'm not really on it. So I'm just, that's not for me, that bit. But I'm just here for the pleasure and the passion. Because I've done the pain thing. And I did the pain thing without pleasure or passion. You understand? So now I'm thinking, why can't I have the pleasure and the passion without the pain? Balance. It's that balance. It's that balance. It's that balance with the coin. It's the balance that we're asking for. We also got the 5 of Pentacles. But in order for that pleasure to really take place, you're going to have to leave some shit behind. You understand? There's going to be some grieving. There's going to be some shedding. There's going to be some releasing in order for you lot to actually really truly feel that pleasure. And like I said, you know, there's going to be sometimes when pleasure is presented in front of us, that is trigger us. It will trigger us because we're thinking, oh shit, last time I felt like I could have some this or some of that. This happened. It's not going to happen now. It's not going to happen now. This is getting on my nerves, but I'm not taking it out. It's not going to happen now. Do you get it? And then we've got the Empress. With the Empress. The Empress is fertile. So be careful. Some of you will be... I wanted to say it in the beginning, but I just didn't want to be crass about it. But some of you will be breaking your celibacy oaths. You will. So just be aware, conscious of how fertile you could possibly be, because for some of you it has been a while. Beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, moments of pleasure. Because I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you. And development and success. We've got success here already. Obviously, we're still in nature, you know. Just because it's coming into winter and the days are getting shorter and ting and it's getting darker, doesn't mean you're exempt from nature. You have to still be going into it. You have to be. This is our most fertile ground, is in nature. I feel like I get the best downloads when I'm in nature. I get the best surges of excitement and gratitude when I'm in nature. You get it? So, I mean, the other day, me and Bonnie, we was outside, feet out, fire on, top tier, with a good cup of tea. It was all we needed. Innit it, B? Oh, it's good. All right, look. We are going to get, what's that? Because we don't have to be here long, you know. Let's get something from the ancestors. Come out quick enough. That was such a rubbish shuffle, isn't it? It was amazing. All right, boom. We got High Priestess. We got Star Ancestor. We got High Priestess and we got Star Ancestor. And because of the nature of these two cards, we are absolutely going to read. We're going to read. And then what we'll do, we'll pull one card from each of the deck with an abundance card as a clarifier, because the abundance cards are here and I haven't pulled them. And yeah, that'll be it. We'll call it a wrap. So we got High Priestess from the ancestors. You lot guessed my Halloween outfit yet? When I tell you at the end, you lot are going to kick yourself, because it kept jumping out. Wow, Habiba! Let us know. Are you going to explore it? Yeah! Again! Yeah! Nose ring. Look at my nose ring. Do you see? Yes, look up here. That's exactly Medusa. People have called me Medusa in my life. So I thought, fuck it, let me run it. All right, make 1904 fiction again, because you got that. Before we read, we're pulling cards for you. Where do you want it from? You got Romance Angels, Ancestors, or the Sacred Destiny. Where shall I pull it from for you? Who already said that? Oh, you said it half an hour ago. Oh, girl, you got it then. Romance. All right, babes. All right, make 1994 fiction again. You're going to get your business brandished out here. Join up my ancestors with my girl, because we want to know. Spill the tea for make 1994 fiction again. Spill the tea. Spill us the tea. We want to see. Yeah, Medusa. Let go of control issues, girl. Let go of them control issues, girl. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. Just chill. Just let it happen. You already know what it's going to be. You already know what the outcome is. All you need to do is just chill out and forget about it. Okay? All you need to do is chill out and forget about it, and just let it do what it do. Did you get it? Alright. Boom. High Priestess. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. Okay? The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine and the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined being the objective word. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the high priest. Again, another partnership here. If you look at them together, you will see they mirror each other's energy. You will see that they mirror each other's energy. See, she is joined by a black cat. Mars! Get here! Representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. Remember what I told you, there's nothing to be afraid of. The heart has been infiltrated and all defenses are down. You are a mystic. Extended message. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition. It will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Okay? Okay? Oh my God, that drink is too good. And then we got the Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Star Ancestor, heed the messages coming directly from your soul. This goes back to what I was saying in the last reading when I was saying you already know. All you got to do is trust it. Do you remember? You already know. All you've got to do is trust it. The Star Ancestor is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connection, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have outwardly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. This could also be that support or that thing coming from a time ago, you know, that I was trying to explain. Might not necessarily be an old school friend or an old lover or whatever. It could be this. You get me. You get me. Could be an addition to your soul, to your spirit team in these times. You could get a new energy in that, and an energy that you're not familiar with, that it might scare you even a little bit, because you'll be like, wow, what's this one? I ain't seen you before, I ain't heard you before, you ain't moved before, but you ain't been this person before, you ain't been this version of yourself before, have you? Or maybe you have, but now you're remembering the ecosystem that surrounds it. Remember, I told you that the ecosystem is going to be different, and this, again, this is part of the energy that could be coming in. They can support you in connecting with the following they can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. Extended message. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. I already told you the 5 aspects of the soul. This is the theme of what's going on your daily card pool. You were born to be a bright light in the world and to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. As I've been trying to tell you. Because the heart has been infiltrated and all defenses are down. Okay, bottom of the deck for romance angels, we got it's safe for you to love. I've been trying to tell you. Here we got, because it will elevate you. It's safe for you to love because it will elevate you. All right. Bottom of this deck, we got the eagle, which is one of the highest octaves of Scorpios. And it says here, see from a higher perspective, giving hangman energy. And for the clarifier, we've got live your life, man. Live your life from the highest perspective. Live your life from the highest echelon that you have available to you at this time. Do not live small. Get yourself together. Get it to fucking together, please. Live like you believe that you're supposed to be here. Stop dragging your feet, for crying out loud. I beg and urge of you, please. And then at the bottom of this deck, we got opportunity. We've got opportunity because, yes, I told you already, the heart has been infiltrated. Live again. We got live again. We got live again. Live, man, live. Stop having existential crises because it's over. We're over with all of that now. That's what this purge of this week was all about, to release, so that in this coming week, in this energy coming up in this week to come, we can absolutely allow ourselves to just be, to just let ourselves go and just let our hair down. It's giving Corinne Bailey Rae. Girl, put your record on. Tell me your favorite song. Go ahead, release, let your hair down. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Go ahead and let your head down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. That's the message. That's what the angels are saying. But on the deck, whew, 3 of Pentacles. Help. I don't see, in most of these cards, no one's by themselves. You're not by yourself anymore. I love that for us. I love that for us. That's your reading for the 1010 portal. I'm over on Patreon. I'm doing card of the day for the 5 aspects of the soul. I'm actually having a ball doing it. I'm also doing journal prompts. We're in my business differently over there in journal prompts. It's mad. It's mad. I'm uploading some stuff for nutrition and vibration. Just taking long, and it really gets me frustrated when it takes as long as it's taking. But I should have some new stuff up on nutrition and vibration, and I am playing with the idea of starting a second book on book club. We're going to be talking all about love bell hooks. Why not? Why not? We need all the preparation we can get. I mean, we know how really to be scared and to be afraid of life and love and all of the things, but do we have any teachings on how to actually feel comfortable and just be in it? Do we? I'm doing all I can to learn. I swear down, I'm doing all I can to learn. Join me over on TikTok. If you join me over on TikTok and send me a message, then we can add your name to the hat so that I can pull a winner when I do my first live over on TikTok on the 20th. And that's it. I love you. I love you lot so much. If you want a private reading, you know where I am. I'm over at www.mamadproducts.co.uk. I'm done. All right. I will see you lot soon, and I might have an. No, I won't have another costume. I want to though. I might bring the hat back with a different styling, proper styling this time. You know what I mean? For next reading. All right. Love ya. Bye.